Hey, what's up, y'all? Just coming real quick to make a video. I'm tired of saying this in my videos, but once again, I'm just not getting over a cold. I've been sick for about the last week, so my sinuses are still a little nasally. So just bear with me through this video. My voice may be slightly annoying, but I'm sorry. So I just want to apologize in advance. Today has actually been a really good day for me, and it's only like 12 o'clock, which is real good for me. Got up early this morning and I went to vote. If you haven't voted yet today, go ahead and get them votes in. You know, I got my I voted sticker, you know, left breast, rocking it, sporting it. Pretty obvious who I voted for, but for those of you who do not know, Obama, you know, hopefully he wins. If he doesn't, whoo, might have to drop out of school. But anyways though, let's get to the reason for this video. Cowrie shells, okay? These little babies right here. Hope that's a good view. But this is basically a tutorial on how to put them on your locks. I really wasn't gonna do a tutorial, but one of my subscribers, actually she's a friend of mine. Oh, I consider her to be a friend. She asked me to do a tutorial on it, so here goes. Okay, this is the materials that you're gonna need. A packet of cowrie shells and some little black rubber bands. I got these at my local beauty supply store. Each of them was like $1 or $2, you know, very inexpensive. Let me start out by saying, I watched a few tutorials on YouTube. I watched Rico Love, and I also watched the Loc Block. But one thing I didn't like about Rico's tutorial was it was geared toward people with smaller locks, like very skinny locks, and everybody doesn't have skinny locks. Like basically the way he was doing it is you have to fit your lock through this little bitty hole right here. And let's be honest, a lot of people's locks aren't gonna get through that, mainly mine. But yeah, so I used Raven and Darius's tutorial. So I guess I'm just gonna demonstrate how I did it, or how they did it. Step 1. So what you wanna do is get a cowrie shell. You take one black rubber band, stretch it out, get it nice and loose. Then you pinch the middle of it, and you put it through this little slot in the back of the shell. It's easier if you do it from the back to the front than from the front to the back. You string it through like this, and then you just take it, and you see I have both of my fingers through, and you put one through the other, and then you pull it like this. So it's just wrapped around there like the rubber band is wrapped around the cowrie shell, like so. So you have it like this, and you just put it on the end of your lock. Like you see how this is my finger? Pretend like that's your lock. Step 2. You find a lock that you want to put the shell on. Let's say for instance you pick this lock. You already got it looped through, so you pull it tight. Make sure that the shell is facing the front. You don't want it like backwards because the back is kind of ugly. So you just put it like this on there, and you just keep looping it around and tightening it up until there's really like no slack on there. Just wrap it around there, and there you have it. You just leave it on there like that. Be very careful with the locks that you select. Like, okay, for instance, say you may have very short locks, or you may have a thinner lock. Like, you probably wouldn't want to put a cowrie shell on those because, like, it's going to weigh it down. Like these right here in the back, I had cowrie shells on them. I had it in there for like a month, but they were getting too heavy, like for the ones in the back, so I had to take them out. So, let me see. Like, you would pick a thicker lock. Like, dang, where is it? This one, right here. This is one of my thicker locks, so this shell works out pretty well on here. And it won't pull it or, you know, be too heavy for it or thin your locks out. And also, I think the shells that I got were too big in comparison to my locks. Like, they have them a little smaller, I've seen them, but mine, I guess I just got a bigger batch, so be, you know, careful in the size of the shell that you select as well. My 15th month anniversary will be in 2 days, so be on the lookout for that video. It should be up within the next week. So, yeah, just go ahead and check it out when you get the time. Story time! Okay, so today I was in biology class, as I go to every Tuesday and Thursday, and we just so happen to be talking about, like, genetics, like, you know, dominant and recessive traits and whatnot. And mind you, I go to an HBCU, so it was like the class was full of all black students, and there was one white girl in there, and that's it. You know, very limited variety. But, yeah, so one of the boys in there, he was like, is that why, you know, like, mixed kids be having, good hair? So the teacher was like, record scratch, you know, and, actually she's a black woman, and she has, like, brow strap length locks. They're gorgeous. But, yeah, she was like, you know, there's no such thing as good hair. And she basically was, you know, educating the class on, you know, the history of all that stuff, you know, and, I really like that, you know, so, shout out to Dr. B, you know, Dr. Bradford for that, and, just wanted to share that with y'all. That's my story for the day. So, this concludes this video, and like I do at the end of all my videos that you should already be expecting right now. Peace!
Nappy, but I'm happy, pocket full of dough.